Hi, my name is Marita Tewes-Tyrolt. I'm the Horticulture Director at Red Butte Garden and Arboretum. I wanted to talk to you about our amphitheater turf. This turf was installed back in 2008 when we remodeled our amphitheater. We like to call this area a sports turf on a slope. But this grass is a turf type tall fescue, which is a better choice for Utah. Turf type tall fescues use less water, they tolerate the heat more, and because they use less water and tolerate the heat more, there also isn't the need to overwater it like you would with a bluegrass to try to keep it green in the summer. Bluegrass is a great option if you have a turf grass because it has rhizomatous roots, and if you have wear patches, it's going to fill back in naturally. Whereas a turf type tall fescue is a bunch grass, and it requires overseeding on a regular basis just to help keep that lawn very dense and full. But in our situation, we want to make sure that we're saving water. And so the staff have been overseeding this lawn, again, with a turf type tall fescue seed mix since it was installed in 2008. So as you can see, it looks great. It's surviving our heavy use and we're saving water. So that's a win-win for us. Ways that people can save water or save resources. One is mow your grass taller. We try to mow our grass about 3 inches in height, but even if you mowed a grass 2.5 inches in height, that's better than shorter. When you have a taller mowing height, the plant not only is less stressed out, but the leaves will shade the ground and help conserve water. Another tip is to water less often but more deeply. A lot of people might water their turf, say, every day for a few minutes. The problem with that is that it encourages shallow rooting, and turf in that situation is more stressed out and will succumb to the heat and drought more quickly than turf that has a deeper rooting structure. And so it's important to water less often but more deeply to encourage those roots to grow deeper in the ground. Another thing you can do to save resources is not to collect your turf clippings. When you fertilize a grass, some of that fertilizer stays in the grass blades themselves. And so when you trim the grass and you collect those trimmings and then you discard them, then you are discarding some of the fertilizer that you applied. So leave your clippings on the grass so that that can disintegrate back into your turf and recycle those nutrients. If you don't want to have long clippings laying on your grass, it just means that you need to trim it more often, again at a higher height, but that way those clippings will disintegrate faster and leave your lawn looking great like this one does. Another thing we do, specifically because this is a sports turf on a slope, is we have to aerate it periodically. And that helps relieve compaction and helps water get down further into the root system. People may not need to do that on their home lawn, but anyone managing a turf that gets heavier use, like a sports turf, aeration is certainly a key part of their management practices. And then the final thing I think people can, if you're not sure how well your irrigation system is watering, you can always have an irrigation professional conduct a water audit in your lawn. They'll come out, they'll work with you, they'll put cups out in your lawn, they'll turn the system on, and you can see how well your coverage is working or not working, and then you can make some educated adjustments to your irrigation system so that it's working efficiently. If you haven't already been out to Red Butte Garden this year, I'll hope that you'll come out soon and visit the garden, perhaps attend a concert on this great amphitheater lawn. And Also, if you're interested in gardening classes at Red Butte Garden, check out our gardening webpage. There's lots of classes and going on all the time. Thanks.